start it. Okay, wait 1 second.
Do I need to see your face for this meeting, or can I just
No, no,
hear the voices?
I'm gonna share my screen a little bit. Acha, Ashraful bhai is here.
Okay.
Sakin is also coming, I guess. Um,
Oh my god.
maybe. Okay, Ashraf bhai is here. He's probably joining the audio right now. Um, I'm not feeling well. I will join after a few minutes. Sorry, Nusaiba. Uh, please,
Okay, Rob, I got a question.
Yeah, go on.
I'm in the editor team, right?
You're in the media team, yes.
Media team. Okay, media team editor section.
Yes, you're an editor.
Okay,
Basically what,
editor.
so,
So
bolo, bolo. Go on. My bad.
okay. So am I the only editor, or we got many? I need to ask
Okay,
that part.
so here's the thing.
Yeah.
Editor-wise, you're basically only for images. Images will take, for
Okay.
example, the pictures that our photographers take. So, for example, Rajdeep is here. Who's the other one? Alim is here.
Yeah.
There's a few other, like any picture that we take that we need you to touch up on or anything like that. That's your job. Okay.
Okay.
And anything else that I need you to do. For example, yesterday I had you guys do the form, which you did a pretty good
Yeah.
job on.
Thank you.
So yeah, yeah. So things like that we're gonna have you do. And in regards to like making content, we have Shamim, we have Ricky here who made the post for Purnota, I mean the project near that went up yesterday, the black and white one.
Okay.
So that was done by Ricky. He did a very good job as well. Wait, Zirin just knocked me.
Can I know something, Rob?
Go ahead.
Is there any supervisor for content or any idea management?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I wanted to ask, is there any content advisor?
Content advisor. So we don't at the moment we don't have a content calendar. What we're planning to do is we're gonna plan out all our content. What we're basically gonna do is like 1 month ahead of time, we're gonna plan out everything where the posts are gonna go up. So
Okay.
all of these I have points on. So I'm gonna touch on all of them as soon as we have half the team here, and we have that right now. I'm gonna
Okay,
join
sure.
in, and Zain should also be joining in a little bit. Put this in a minute. Okay, so let me go up to my notes right now. BOD. Okay, so first of all, I want to congratulate you guys on the amazing work on Project Satka. Together, we were able to raise 37,000 taka, which is about 500 US dollars. And we were able to use that to support 30 families with groceries. And on top of that, we still have $21,000, taka remaining. And basically, we're going to use that for future projects. And when I say future projects, I mean parts of Project Satka. And if anyone here has any problem with my accent, Bakichu, you guys can ask in Bangla or any other language. I will explain it to you again. No problem. And before I start the meeting, I need someone to take the notes for this meeting. Who wants to volunteer? Anyone?
Sajay, could you do that?
Saja, can you do that?
I am very forgetful. Like I can take, but if I miss something, I'm very sorry. I will start taking notes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Rob, don't you worry. Just turn on your video from GeForce. It will help you.
Yeah, I'm
Just
already
record
recording
here.
on Zoom. No problem. But in
Okay,
case
then I get. I don't think so. Okay, let me turn on my instant reply also.
okay, sure.
Okay, I started recording. You can go on.
Okay, so that project went really well, and all of you guys have been already separated into departments, and you guys already know what you guys were doing. So even though we did a very good job on Project Satka, this project that we just launched, Project Near, it got a lot of shares. You guys probably saw it on social media. It got a lot of shares. It got more engagement than it usually does. But the issue is that even though we raised 37,000 taka in the last project, in this one so far, who wants to take a guess at how much we raised so far? Zaki just missed his join request. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna focus on this. Anyone want to take a guess at how much we raised for this one so far?
300.
Okay, so yes, it's a second. That's because you know that's cheating. No problem. Yeah, so we were only able to raise 300 taka so far, and that's not really gonna get us anywhere. And just to be very frank, there's not much that we can do with that limited amount of fund. So what I need everyone to do is that I understand that we're all divided into departments. We all have positions, and then, but we have to put that, like, throw that out of the window, and we have to think of ourselves as volunteers as well. So Ashraf bhai, you're here, right? Ashraf bhai? Ashraful bhai?
Assalamu alaikum. Yes, I'm here. Rob.
Okay. So I would like you to explain the second point. How should we be raising the funds? Like, how should people approach the other people, like regarding their family and friends, in order to raise funds for this successfully? You can start.
Okay, I'll explain that, like, before you just finish the other points, because 2-3 points need to be explained together, right? So finish all the important topics, then we go elaborately on this topic. Got it, Rob?
All right. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so the second thing that I want to touch on is the type of projects that we will be doing as a foundation together. Okay, so initially we started this by just donating groceries to people who were unable to work because of COVID-19. But going forward, we want to focus on 3 main core things. One of the core things being providing food to people who can, in unfortunate times. For example, right now, food supplies. So for example, we can give groceries. Or another alternative is that we can cook the meal ourselves. Please, everyone mute unless you're talking. That would be better. So we could cook the meals and deliver it to the people who are not able to have the meals that we have on a daily basis. Wait, okay, Nusaiba is here. There it is here. Yeah. So the first one is food. Second one is that down the line, we want to help people sustain their own living. Now, what do I mean by that? Initially, what we're doing right now is we're giving people the food. We're giving people the money, for example. But when we start that project, what we're going to be doing is that we're going to focus on instead of just giving them things, what we will do is we will try to give them a source of income. For example, I don't know if this is a thing in the Philippines as well, Ricky, but here in Bangladesh, when you're walking in the streets, often in like parks and like beaches, you will see that there are people with weighing machines. So weighing machines, and they also have height adjuster, like a height scale added to them. So what you basically do is that you pay them something like a very small amount, like 5 taka, 10 taka. And some places like in the beaches, they charge a little bit more, like 20 taka, which is still like, if you're talking like dollar wise, that's like 10, 20 cents. That's like nothing for most people. Like even in Bangladesh, that's mostly nothing for people who are visiting those places. Like if you're going to a park to take a walk, chances are you probably have 10 taka in your pocket that you can probably give them. So what we will be doing is, for example, buying someone that machine. So in order, like instead of begging for people, instead of relying on people like us, like NGOs, to give them money, to give them food, they can use that as a source of income. So even at the end of the day, that they can go back home with like 200 taka in their own pocket, and they're not having to rely on someone for this. So for example, if they're sick, they don't have to exactly go to work, which you have to do for many jobs. And unfortunately, they don't have the benefit of having employer benefits. They don't have healthcare. They don't have any sort of that we have in the upper class. So when they're able to receive this the source of income, they can use that to sustain their own living to a certain extent, whereas they would need less help than they do right now. Okay, so that was our second point done. So let's move on to the next other important point. Okay, Ibtada is joining in 5 minutes. We are late. I'm losing this. All right, the next important point that we want to touch on is, okay, so everyone, I want you to, okay, you don't have to necessarily open it right now. I'll share my screen right now. 1 second. Okay, so if we go on to Google Docs, let's see right here. So if you go to Google, okay, let's see. So if you go to Google Sheets, spreadsheets, if you scroll down right here, Google Sheets, you go here. Okay, Kazi Yusha is joining. That's perfect. Okay, so you go to create a spreadsheet. Wait. 1 second. Create a spreadsheet, go to choose template, and you will find, this is one of the first things that you will find, to-do list. Now, I want all of you guys to make one of this. Why is that so important? Because look, it basically allows you to make something like this. This is what I've been using to stay organized regarding what we're going to be focusing on as departments. So for example, I made a list of everything that I wanted to get done by the end of the day, or everything that was assigned to me, even though I'm the one assigning it to myself. In your cases, it will likely be me or Sakin or someone else assigning it to you guys. But the point remains the same, that we're going to have tasks given to us that we have to finish, let's say by the end of the day, by the end of the week, or there will be some sort of deadline that we have to meet, or just something to keep track of everything. Because what often happens is like we have 10 different things to do and we will keep on forgetting them. So this is how you keep track of everything. The spreadsheet is already made for you. All you have to do is just delete this right here. Delete this and you can add your own things. So for example, this, let's say this is a task and then this is a task. I'm finished with this, I'm gonna mark it as ticked, and that's gonna be crossed out automatically. So I want all of you guys to be able to do that. Okay, so the next important point that I want to touch on, announce that everyone will make, okay, so the communication department, I believe Nusaiba is here and Kazi Yusha is here and Tasharuf is here, correct guys?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so what the media department and I'm going to be working on, the media department, the PR department, we're going to be working on making 2 to 3 posts per week. And these are going to be posted cross platforms on both our Facebook pages and also our, what's that called? The Instagram pages. So I want to give you an example of the type of post that we're going to be doing, because obviously we're not going to have projects at all times. Like we're not, for example, Project Near, we have that running right now, but it's not really the best option to be posting every day about the same thing, reminding them of the same thing, because at one point they just won't want to engage. And if you are on social media, you probably know that engagement is very important. If a page has bad engagement, people automatically don't go towards that page. 1 second. Okay, everyone's here. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna do 2 to 3 posts per week, and me and Ricky we're gonna be working on an Instagram targeted growth platform. So what that basically means, plan I mean. So we're gonna be doing targeted growth. So we're gonna be targeting exactly the people that we want to follow our pages, and those are the people that we're gonna be getting. And me and Ricky, we've been doing this for years. You guys probably don't know this, but me and Ricky, we used to work in a company. He's actually still working in that company, but we used to work together, and he's absolutely amazing at what he does. And I'm very thankful I'm actually thankful for all of you guys here, every single one of you that's in this call, in this group chat. Really appreciate all of you guys being here, but especially Ricky, because without him, a lot of what we're doing right now would not be possible. For example, yesterday's post, it would not be possible without him. So, and the reason that I called out communication department is that yesterday, you guys may have noticed that I was the one that was sharing the links, that telling everyone to go follow this, go do that, go do this. I want the communication department to look at what I did yesterday, and we're going to be replicating that for all of our posts. What do I mean by that? The same way that I sent the link to every single chat and asked everyone, go follow this, go like this, go share this, go do that. I want my communication department to be able to take care of that. I shouldn't be the one who has to do that myself. Okay, Alim is also joining. Perfect. So I should not be the one who's having to do that. That's why we have departments. Communication department should be taking care of that, and it's among you guys to decide who will take that responsibility. Anyone you guys want, you guys can vote in your group chat or talk amongst yourself, whoever you guys think is more suited for this job. You guys can do that. So that's that done. And what I expect from everyone in Purnota Foundation is that I need absolutely everyone, at least the people that are in our groups. We're not talking about the volunteers, but you guys are full-time members. You're part of this team. I need all of you guys to be engaging with the post. And when I say engaging with the post, it literally means taking 1 second of your time to just react to the post, like it, heart it, whichever you want, and just click that share button. That's all I need you to do. And in all of the shares, it's very important that you just write a very short caption. For example, hello everyone, hello to all my friends, or whatever you want to write. Can you please go and follow this page? Can you please go and check out this post? Or for example, this is one of the posts that I'm planning to do. So we have these templates right here. So for COVID-19, right now, COVID-19 is a very big issue. So what we can do in this regard is that we're gonna add our logo in this space, for example. And this is how we spread awareness. For example, not everyone is gonna care about our project. That's the very honest truth. As good as our project may be, not everyone's going to want to care about it. But right now, the hot topic is COVID-19. The hot topic is the racial issues that are going on in America with the Black Lives Matter movement. So we're going to be posting regarding those things so that people react to it and that people share it. And that's what I need my communication department to make sure. I want my team to make sure that everyone that's in Purnota Foundation reacts to the post within 24 hours of it going live. And the other thing that is that I need to be assured is that we have at least 10 shares. So right now in our team, we already have 19 or 20 people. So that's literally just half of us having to share it. And if you're in this foundation, I want everyone to give their full dedication, because I'll be very frank here. For my social media, Ricky here knows, I used to charge $600 a month per client for me to have to work with them. But this, I'm working because this is for the better of humanity, basically. We want to be able to serve our community because we are more fortunate than them. We have more of a higher voice than they do. If they go out and ask people for donation, they're going to be called beggars. If we go out and do it, we're going to be, matter of fact, they're going to praise us for it. Like, oh, you're helping people. You're doing a very good job. So that's why it's our job to speak up for them. Okay, so that's my other very important point taken care of. Does anyone have any question to say? Or else I'll move on to the next point. Anyone? Okay, I don't think anyone has a point to be discussed. If any point you have any question or anything, just put it in the chat. I have my chat opened. Let's see, chat. Yeah, 1 second. Actually, I don't have my chat open. What is this? Okay, it doesn't matter. Just let me know in the voice call if you have any issues. No one's, trust me, this is the whole family. No one's going to be judging you. And yeah, that's basically that. Okay, so next one. Okay, so this is not one of the points that I mark as important, but this is one of the things that we're going to have to be taking care of. So the website, I think I have made mention of this before. Every good foundation, whether you're talking about or NGO, non-government organization, for example, if you're in Bangladesh, like most of us here except for Ricky, we have Bidanondo, we have Jago Foundation, we have BRAC. All of them are, they have huge foreign donations. And before we even get to that level, we're going to have a website, because a website adds credibility. It takes us from being just someone who's on Facebook, who's trying to get some money on Facebook, to being someone who's a legit foundation. Even though we're not registered at this very moment, it adds a lot of credibility when you have a website. And this is something that no one here knows, not even the board members, not Ashraf Bhai, not Sakin. I told everyone that I have a good news. And the good news is that I just talked to a web hosting company, and they basically said that they will be able to host us for free on their website. All we have to do is buy the domain, and they'll be giving us the hosting for free. So we're going to be able to visit the site, and they're going to be giving us a pretty lenient plan, and we're not going to be having to pay a single penny. Their only clause is that at the bottom of the page, for example, wait, let me just go to the bottom of this page. Okay, so the copyright right here, it says 2010 to 2020 free pick. All right, reserves, Henton. Like next to this, all you're going to see, like in this area, this very area, there's going to be one saying hosted by blank company, like their company name. That's the only thing that they're asking. So it's
what's the company? The name of the company?
Name of the company. Let me give me 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna have to go on my Facebook right now because you just put me on the spot. 1 second. I actually have been contacting many people, so it's a bit difficult. Give me a second. Okay, Milky Pie. Where is Milky Pie? Okay, right here. Okay. JFS Hosts, this is the company that we're going to be working with. They have 5,000 likes on Facebook. They're not some huge company or anything like that, but they're willing to work with us. And at this point, we can't really expect huge companies to be working with us. What we're going to have to do is start from the bottom and grow with people. That's what we have to do. And the fact that we have free hosting, as you can see, this is like 1,200 taka per year type of thing. But if we were to do this like even a little bit better, it would cost us anywhere from 2,000 taka to 3,000 taka. And at the start, that's a pretty huge amount. And you have to remember that every single penny that we have has came in from someone who wants to donate it to a cause. They don't want us to use that towards a website. They want us to use it towards helping people, right? Yeah. So that's what we're going to be using all of our funds for initially. So then the question you might have is that, okay, so they are letting us do the web hosting. So who's going to be making the page? And that's where the next person comes in. This guy right here. I don't think I can mute the video. So I have contacted. So first of all, I had a Indian guy who I contacted, but he was a brand, like he was part of a brand, and he wanted things in return. But because I've been reaching out, I've been networking. There's this person, and he's working to help us for free. He's basically going to be a team member, and he's going to be building us a custom site from the scratch to basically the end. I'm gonna mute it just so that you guys can see the type of work that he's doing. It's nothing very fancy, but it works. It's a website and it looks good. It doesn't look like you just like built something on a Google spread. On a MS Word or something and just threw that up on a website. That's not what it looks like. And basically, this is the type of website. We're gonna have a single page website that goes all the way down, and we're gonna have sections that, for example, for our projects, for our future projects, for our team member, we're gonna have a whole section for our team members. And by the way, anyone who has joined late, don't worry about it. Anyone who has joined late, don't worry about it. I'm recording the stream. So, we're recording this meeting. So I'm going to be posting this on YouTube or any other site. And it's going to be unlisted. So what that means is that you guys are all going to have the link to it. And nobody else can see the video except for you guys. So just a quick recap. We have someone who is sponsoring, or not sponsoring, who is willing to work with us to give us the web hosting, this company right here. They're going to be hosting us for free. And we have someone who's designing the page for free. So basically, we're going to be hopefully having a website in, let's say, about a week or two maximum, let's say. So by the end of Project Near, hopefully, we will have a page running. And the other thing, what was that I was worried about? Shit, I forgot. Crap. Let's see. So initially, what I was planning on doing is that we were going to be using a template. So for example, something like this. Can you guys still see my screen? Let me just get a response from everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
I can see.
Okay, so initially we were trying to look at a site like this. So this is basically a template. We can edit all of this ourselves. So matter of fact, we might even have him just edit this template. But the point is, we have someone who's going to be designing a website for us. And he's from Bangladesh. So it's not like we're going to have someone who is from India doing this for their business reasons. He's doing this because he wants to help us for the cause. So that's the other point done. Iftidar, okay, Iftidar is here, fine. Okay, let's see. What's the other point I want to discuss? Okay, t-shirts. So we have 15 people here right now. If anyone here, if their family or if their family friends have any like garment sort of business where they're making t-shirts, they're printing t-shirts, we would like to work with your parents or your family to get the t-shirts,
Rob,
but that's not one of our
sorry.
proper. Go on.
Sorry to interrupt. Can you give me, like, after this stream, can we talk about this later?
Yeah, of course. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, amazing. So I think Marmo could probably do something for us on that behalf. But as I was saying, t-shirts right now is not our top priority. Our top priority for right now is, as I said, fundraising. Just a recap for everyone. So far, even though we did a very good job on Project Satka, in this Project Near, we have only raised 300 taka, which is not nearly enough for what we're planning to do. So what I need everyone to do is, Ashraf Bhai later on in a few minutes, will be recapping how to reach out to your friends and family and how to raise funds. And the other thing, okay, communication department, please listen up that I need you to do this. I'm going to be sending you the name of all of the previous volunteers. And when I say volunteers, I do not mean team members. You guys are our team members. When I say volunteers, I mean people who have signed up for the project itself, and that's it. They're not here for the long term, they're just here for the short term. So I need you to call each and one of them and make sure that they know that we have started this project and ask them to sign up to be a volunteer and explain to them that, okay, this is a very honest statement. Those of you, for example, Ashraf is here. When you apply to universities, especially universities abroad, when you have a certificate from an NGO and if you've been in projects who have helped people, they rank you as much better. even if you have, for example, if you have both students, one person who has got 3 A stars, one person who has 2 A stars, for example, but this person, she has done 2-3 NGO projects, and this person does nothing. He only studies and studies and studies all day long. That's all he does. The university is most likely to pick this person because they're a more rounded person. And also they have the teamwork capability in them. They're willing to go out of their own way to possibly be outside of their comfort zone and do good for their environment, for their communities. And for university, they really look into that sort of stuff. So emphasize the fact that we're going to be giving certificates that will be very valuable to them. And not only that, but they're helping our community, our very own community. And when I say community, I don't want to just make it seem like we're helping Bangladesh and stuff like that. We're helping humanity in general, because this is a time that people need our help. Because initially, before COVID-19, yes, the people who are driving rickshaws and people who are on the streets, yes, they were struggling. They were definitely struggling, but at least they were able to think like, okay, I'm going to have food for the next 1 week because I'm going to be able to working. Right now, they don't have that guarantee. For example, the people that have been affected by cyclone, they didn't know that their home was not going to be there the next day. But the next day, they had to deal with it. And that's life. And we have to help them. We have to speak up for them. So, yeah, that we need everyone to take care of. Communication department, just a quick recap. I'm going to give you the contact details of every single volunteer. I need you guys to reach out to them, ask them to fill out the new form which Marmo has made. Let me just open that up 1 second. Let's see. Right here. Okay, this form right here, I will be sending you guys the link in the communication department chat. So I need all of the volunteers. Volunteers do not include you guys. You guys are team members. I already have all your contacts. You guys are going to be working on all of the projects that we have coming up. So the volunteers, contact them, have them sign up, explain to them the importance of this, and Ashraful again will explain how to raise funds for this. Okay, so the next point, let's see. Web development, discussion for t-shirts. Okay, communication for volunteers. Announce that we will be home. Okay, so the other thing is that every Friday, not every Friday, usually two or 4 days a month, we'll be having meeting like this, because right now what we have just done is that everyone is on the same page almost. Everyone knows what's going on, what we're working on, and anyone that's not even here, we're gonna be giving the video in the group chat, so they can just recap this video and get a good understanding of what discussed. And I want everyone to feel like a team member. It's not about ranking, like Sakin is the president. Why am I'm only a member? This is not about me. This is not like, it doesn't matter what I do. What everyone does matters just as important. Like all we're doing is that we're just helping guide people. That's all. Except from that, we're the exact same as you. If you can raise 500 taka, I can also raise 500 taka. Matter of fact, you guys probably have a more wider network than we do, because you guys are like, I don't want to sound like an old person or whatever, but compared to, for example, let's say Sakin, or compared to me, you guys, especially those who play football, who do MUNs, who do all of these social activities that are here, you guys have a more higher network than we do. So if you reach out to them, if you tell them to talk to their parents, etc., you guys are most likely to raise even more funds. So every week, we're gonna, not every week, either every week or every other 2 weeks, we're gonna be having a meeting like this, and we're gonna be going over everything so that everyone is on the same page. Okay, so so one last thing that's for me, basically, we need to raise funds for this project, because this project is very important. And unless we have funding, because we did very good in the last project, and what I need you guys to do, especially, for example, Nusayba, Ibtada, the people that have raised funds previously, the people that has donated in the last campaign, I need you to contact them and simply explain to them what we're doing for this project. That people have their homes destroyed, they don't have food to eat right now. They have stomach problems because of they don't have a proper supply to clean water. So we're gonna be helping them with those. And when they hear about this, chances are you probably won't even have to ask. They might volunteer from themselves. It doesn't have to be the same amount as before. It doesn't have to be a huge amount. For example, Ibtada, the last campaign, she was our highest contributor. Like, she collected the most amount. She was able to collect 13,000 taka. I don't expect that same amount. But even if it's 1,300 taka, 13,000 taka, it could be 1,300, it could be 1,500. Any amount even 100 taka helps. And that brings me to one of my, actually, I'm gonna hold that on for the next one. Media support regarding who has not liked her. Yeah, so the other thing is that media department, who's here? Momo is here, Alim is
Yep.
here, Rajdeep is here, right?
Yes.
Alim, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Rajdeep, also?
See.
Okay, so what I need you guys to do, go to our post. You can click on the likes, and you can usually see who has liked all of the the list of people who have liked it. For example, if you go right now, let me just close some of the chats. So my internet maybe is a bit laggy. So for example, if you click right here, you can see the people who have followed. I mean, who has liked this. So what I need you guys to do is that, for example, right now, this post has 20 likes. Right now in our group itself, we have 19 people. So clearly there are people who have not liked this post that are in our team. And I need you to get a list of people who did not react to the post. And I need you to give it to the communication department. And communication department, again, I need you guys to take notes of these things. For example, Itada right here, she has not followed our page on Facebook. So right now I have just invited her to do that. She's not following our page.
I
She has
did.
not. Well, clearly not, because I just invited you, but it's fine. Rajdeep as well, you didn't, but I invited you, but maybe you did now. It's fine. So anyways, that sort of thing, I need you guys to report it to me. And again, communication department, I need everyone from our groups to share to like the post. And the other thing is, Marmo, I just saw you react to it. You got caught, man. Anyways, good job.
I know. The first one, mate.
Yeah, I see you. You just played
Exactly.
yourself. No, it's no problem. You guys are all doing a great job. Yeah, but my last thing is that, again, every single taka that we raise, every 100 taka that we raise matters a lot. And that brings me to my last point that I want Ashraf Bhai to touch on. The 10 taka per week initiative that we're starting. And Ashraf Bhai will now explain this 10 taka thing that I'm talking about right now, along with how to raise funds.
একটা question ছিল।
I'll get to that, 1 second. Let me just finish.
Yeah.
The 10 taka thing that I just talked about, Ashraf Bhai will explain that. Along with that, he will explain how to raise funds from family, friends, and how to reach out to people. Ashraf Bhai, before you start, I'm gonna have a question and answer session. If anyone here has any sort of question, please feel free to ask. Anything.
একটা question ছিল।
Okay, Alim first, go on.
আচ্ছা না, cause আমাদের ইনস্টাগ্রামে আমাদের এই পূর্ণত যে প্রজেক্ট নিয়ার, এটা ইনস্টাগ্রামে বেশি শেয়ার হচ্ছে, এবং লাইক ফেসবুকে আমাদের মোস্ট অফ দ্য ফ্রেন্ডস শেয়ার করছে, বাট তাদের বেশিরভাগই ফেসবুক নাই, সো দ্যাট won't be a problem, right?
No, that's not a problem. It's basically doing our best. Amra jodi pari, like if we can raise 1,000 taka, why will we be suffice at 100 taka? We shouldn't be like, yeah, 100. We are able to raise 100 taka. That's good. But if we're able to raise 1,000 taka or 500 taka, that's much better. So basically, work to your full capability. If ask all your friends to share it, ask your family members to share it, ask your ask your neighbors to share it. For example, many of you guys are living in apartments. So the chances are, if they had enough money to buy an apartment for themselves, they'll probably have enough to donate like 100 taka to a donation like for a foundation like this. So talk to your parents, talk to your family members, etc. And I'm sure Ashraf Bhai will go into this more later on. But yeah, my point is, just try your best. The most that we can do, we're going to be trying our absolute best. That's our goal right now. Try our best. That's all. Anyone
Okay,
else?
Rob, I got some questions.
Go on.
So first of all, about the like sharing and liking thing. So how do you want us, the editor, the media department, to handle it? Like how we are gonna communicate it to you? Like what we are gonna do
Okay,
about this?
This is all you guys need to do. Message anyone from the communication department. I have given the list before, who is in what department. So you guys make a list in your group chat or something, or you guys can just do that. Make the list, give it to me in your group chat, the media group chat, and post that there. I will forward this to the communication department, and when I do, they should know. I'm gonna just tell them that this is what you're contacting them for. Communication department, you should know what to ask them. always remember one thing: never be mean to someone. It might just be that they missed it by mistake. Always be polite. Always be professional. That's the thing. If someone has a ton
Understandable.
of money, for example, they have millions and millions of dollars, but they don't want to donate, that's fine. Ask them, okay, it's fine, you can't donate, but if you could, maybe you could probably spread our word that we're doing this. Maybe someone of your friends will help. That's all you do. And then you move on to the next person. That's all you have to do. No forcing, don't force anyone. But anyone in this team, if you don't react, it will get to a certain point that we're just not gonna, like, everyone here is very dedicated. I've already I've seen this team. The reason that you're here is because you're dedicated and you guys have been working very hard. So I want you guys to continue that, and I don't want anyone to feel that everyone else is working, so I don't have to work. They just can do my part. No, that's not gonna work in this year. Everyone has to do their part. Any other questions?
It's not a question, but I wanted to ask. So the initiative is good, but the thing is, the engagement we're having right now, as the project, the new project, how we're gonna derive from it. Like this is the start of the project, but we're gonna be like looking forward to it. But people right now are not like engaging as much as we are going to do. So what you're
Okay,
gonna do
so
about that?
here's the thing. I just want to show you guys something. A lot of
Okay.
people that are here now that weren't here back when we did the first project. Matter of fact, even I wasn't here like when we did the last project. I came in after the last project was already over. So let me show you guys something. And this might come as a shock to some of you guys, but some of you guys, it'll be very eye-opening to say the least. One second. My internet is a bit slow, I think, right now, but that's not a problem. So, okay, guys, so look at this. Here is when, okay, no, this is not. This is the post that we started talking about Project Satka, okay? 200 people, 234 people reached. Only 4 people reacted. Keep that in mind. Second post, 470 people, 80 people saw the post. 7 people reacted, but that's kind of, that's the average, trust me. Me and Ricky, we've been working on and things like this. Okay. Third one, 500 people saw it, 8 people reacted. And the last one, almost, not the last one, yeah, nearly the last one. This is just one wishing people Eid Mubarak, so just ignore that post. This is asking volunteers that the post will finish. So remember, 500, 480, 200. So let's say 2,000 people reached all around, okay? And only around 20 people reacted to that. Now let's go to our post right here. In a single post, yesterday's post, we reached 1,420 people. Now here's my question to you. Even though those projects, the last project, had very low engagement, we were able to raise 37,000. How did we do that? Because of our volunteer, because of we were asking people. So all we have to do is communicate. We have to reach out to people. If people don't know about this project, they won't be able to donate. Social media presence does not matter as much as you think for NGOs, because donation, some random guy that's not even on social media. Bangladesh, like, there are many people in Bangladesh who are huge businessmen. They don't even have Facebook. How will they know about this? But they're willing to donate. If you ask them, sir, I need 5,000 taka for this project, they will give you that.
Rob,
But they're not on Facebook. You need to reach out to them. And because of people like them, we were able to raise 37,000. Yeah, go on.
yeah, Rob, listen, I'm sorry to interrupt, right? No, about this thing, let me clarify, like what they might have concern how to go through it, right? Okay, finish open, so I'll start briefly on this thing. Are you done? So
Ashraf, let's
yes.
finish the questions and then you start from the 10 taka thing and then you go to the fundraising, how to do it, okay?
Sure.
Okay. Tanvir just texted me. I will reply to him later. Okay, so any other questions here? Anyone else? No questions? No one? Okay, Ashraf bhai, feel free to start. True.
Okay, I'll start one at a time, right? Okay, good evening, everyone. So we have started. Rob has given everything, so I don't have to speak much, but one thing I go by. First of all, why are we here, all of us? The reason why we all are here, 2 reasons. One, maybe some people for here, it can be for 2 reasons. One, maybe my friends are doing something, I need to do something. And secondly, I want to do something for the humanity. Like I want to make a statement, or I want to do something which is totally out of sheer will. I have nothing to gain over here, like no profit. It's like out of you know, you're sacrificing something that other people are not doing. This is where you go
Ashraf
and you
sir,
take that. Yes.
can you be a bit louder? I can't hear.
Turn your
Am I
volume up a little bit.
okay? Now, am I audible now?
And उसे पे क्या बोलो?
Yes, sir.
आपने
Thank
ठीक
you.
किया। Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Go on.
Now listen, understand this. Like, we all are here for a reason, right? What is the reason? The reason is we are doing something out of the book, like what other people are not doing. We're doing something extra. Why do we do this something extra? Rob has given you the, like, the university achievement and everything beyond that, that this is for humanity, right? We step up for the society, we do something. Like, we are the youngsters who can bring the change, not the old people. Like, this is something you all should know. This young blood, why it is important for us, like, this is where we can actually make statements. We can change the society. If there is a problem going on, let's say people would hesitate. The elderly people, they would just ignore, okay, let it be. This is a common thing in the society. But as youngsters, what we see, what we decide, we see this, there is a problem going on, we need to solve it, right? This is what rush to have this adrenaline rush in our blood, isn't it? Yes. So by this, we start doing, like, we came out, we took the step, and we'll be working on it, right? All of us, we are a team, a full solid team. Now, Rob has mentioned we have, like, in Facebook page, there's something I just need to correct. Like I said, our page needs to have 8 to 9 shares. First of all, get this point clear, right? This page is yours, not Rob's, not mine, not Sakin's, not Nusaiba's, not Ricky's, anyone who's over here. This page is for everyone. Every post that we gave, that this is for yourself. You have to think it that way. Until unless you get that point in your mind, you won't be doing, like, you won't be having that feeling to do it by, like, you know, automatically volunteering it for it. Now, what you do, if a post goes by, simply react to it and give a share. Like, give a caption, or you want to give a caption, don't want to give a caption, just share it. This is the first step we do. This is the first commitment we show to this, right? If you are here, you want to show commitment. Is there anyone who is half-hearted here? Tell me. I just want to know, is there anyone who thinks who's half-hearted? I don't think, no, everyone wants to give their full percentage over here, right? So first thing what you do, if you see a post going on, just share it. This is the first thing you do, simple as that. Now, the engagement question, what you have been talking about, why you are reaching less engagement, understand this. First of all, we have to promote Purnota, right? We just start. Alhamdulillah, you see, like, we have around 300 likes, almost, right? How many days did you start? Tell me. How many days did you start? Is it a year?
No.
Or it's just a month? It's just a month. I set the date from January 1st, since this kid's actually set for, or like, in the very beginning of the month, right? I gave the impression that 2020 January 1st, but the functionality started from Ramadan. What we call, like, not Ramadan, like, the working actually started last month, right? But understand this, by this time, just by one project, we have around 300 people reached. That too, this 300 people, in last 1 week, we had around 200 people liking our page. Yes or no?
Yes, correct.
Yes. So that means what? Last 1 week, we have been working on it. So more volunteers will be coming. First of all, how do you make Purnota as a brand? We have to promote Purnota as a brand. Branding, I'm using the word brand because we are promoting ourselves, right? We are promoting that we have been doing social work. Until unless people know us, they won't help us. You get this? You understand this? All of you understand? When we approach to somebody, okay, now listen. When we, if somebody likes a post, right? If somebody likes our post, the project need, what is the first thing they're going to do? Tell me, anyone has any idea what is the first thing they're going to do?
A wild guess, they're gonna think about it.
Okay, they're going to think about it. Anything else?
They're gonna see, like, the credentials of the page.
Exactly. Who's that? Who's the smart one?
Zarian, sir.
Thank you. Now understand this. Okay, this is something. Now what happens when somebody, if you want to donate somewhere, you would want, like, authenticity of it, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely want it to be authentic. But how do you know it is authentic? If you have a good number of responses on something, right? You say, like, for example, BIT is a brand, isn't it? So you will be willing to send your children to BIT just because you hear the name brand. You do not want to know what's inside it. Let it be, like, war zone, but BIT is a brand. I'll send my kid there. Yes or no? Yes. How did your parents send you over there? How did your parents send you to BIT? I'm explaining
They
this
heard it from
because
other parents.
exactly, I'm explaining you this small details because in your future, when you guys grow up and start speaking, you can use these logics, right? So when your parents heard from your other parents, or you heard from somebody, or they know BIT is a brand. For example, Scholastica BIT. Now, if I tell you there's a school called let's say Homeworld School, will you send your kid there? No. If now if I tell you the Homeworld School is supervised by foreign investors, there are foreign teachers. Now what will you have a second thought, right? Okay, fine. This sounds interesting. In Bangladesh, the BIT is taught by Bangladeshi teacher. Now they are teaching, like they have been working by foreign teachers. Wow, that's awesome. So why not send my child over there? Let my child with the first batch coming out of there. You understand? Yes. So that's the psychological thing that impacts on people. That's the psychologically, like, now since you will be working on this, you have to understand how these things work, right? So first thing, we need to make Purnota as a brand. How do you make Purnota brand? Now all of us have a profile, right? Like Facebook and Instagram. We have our profile, we have our friends, and we have our family. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What is the first step we do? What we do? The first step we do. Okay. Let me clarify here something. Call me bhai here. I'm not your sir here, right?
Okay.
I'm your sir in school. So this is something I would appreciate. Now, understand what we do here. We promote, like, let's say you have, everyone has been given a post. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes, bhaiya, we did.
Everyone is given a post. Go to the Facebook. Go to the Facebook. Write that post. Okay. Write that post. Like in work section, give that. Let's say, for example, I'm giving myself a volunteer at Purnota Foundation. Got it? Volunteer at Purnota Foundation, or senior member at Purnota Foundation. Yes. Go to the profile. Go to the profile. Yeah.
So
just
for
go to the
example, look
profile.
at this. For Sakin, president at Purnota Foundation. You guys can see it on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Everyone, just do it. For first step, after you finish this call, do this. Yes, first thing you do is update your profile. What it does, in your Facebook, you have a authentic, like this is also a tag. Understand this. If Rob, go to my profile. Go to my Facebook profile.
কত জায়গায় কাজ করেন আপনি?
Now,
I'm sorry.
বাজারের লিস্টে তো বড়।
listen, this is just a fraction of my places where I have worked. Fraction, not all.
Rob, why you
Alhamdulillah.
have to do why you have to do bhaiya like that, man? Come on.
No, understand this. Now look at my left side. Okay, like this is that's my profile. So I tend to add what's I feel like I should display, right? There are lots of places where I have worked, like event management companies. I have worked in many NGOs. I've worked with, like, done social work, like I'm being the delegates, and I have worked in many environmental programs. I did work. Yes, I own a digital marketing agency. I stopped it for a certain reason, but see, so this is something I portray myself. When if somebody goes to my profile, okay, they have the whole description what I am. Now, if I tell you, let's say if I go and tell Nusaiba, for example, Nusaiba's parents, I need help for this certain reason. Will Nusaiba's parent give a second thought? All this, okay, now, since he's asking, I can trust that person. Yes or no, Nusaiba?
Yes, of course.
Yes. So similarly, we have to gain the trust of the people who have been working on it. Clear? First thing, what we do, we earn their trust. Right? First thing is we earn their trust. How do we earn their trust? By getting more number of responses on our page, on our post, and then like I'll go on the manual reach, but first of all, we are doing finishing the social media stuff, right? Next thing, Rob, what I want you to do, like, alhamdulillah, we're getting a website and getting design and everything. I'll tell you more plans later on, right? Today I'll keep it brief, but
Actually,
first
give me
thing
a
what
second.
you do.
Talking, I'm to see.
Okay. Now, all of you, listen. What do you do? First of all, change the page where you have been promoting, and share the post. Is this clear? We are done with this topic, right?
Yes,
We know it.
Sorry, can I insert something?
Yes. Tell me.
So I've been adding the workplace. Okay.
Yeah,
So
okay.
there's like job title, location, and describe your work. Do I need to fill that up also?
Yeah, just fill it. Describe your. Don't have to describe it. Just give the job title and what.
The one I am in, there is not in the foundation. There is none like in the job title.
The Purnota Foundation is supposed to show up.
Yeah, I got that, but the job title, I'm in media department, but there is none. Media.
Job title, you have to write it yourself.
You write it by yourself. What do you want to write? You just write it by yourself. What do you want to write?
Okay, thank you, man.
Got it? You just write it by yourself. You write the post, what post you are in. Okay. So what happened? You see, Now I tell you how this will work. The moment you post it, did you say when Sakin gave the post of like president that like Purnota Foundation, what happened? People started reacting, they're commenting, their congratulations and stuff, right? Then next thing what they do? Okay, what is this Purnota Foundation? Let me go and check that page. Okay, there's a probability if 10 people will check that page, one person will automatically like on that page. Yes, we always consider when we do digital marketing, we keep this ratio and like Rob was explaining, if 10% visits your page, that one person will react to it. You saw that ratio there. The ratio was almost around like what, like 400:1, or like what 300:1. Yes, but usually we keep for a very good decency, we keep 1:10. That's a lot. Like since this is direct interacting, right? We're not boosting the post, so we consider this is 1:10. If 10% will watch your page, 1% will like your page, right? Next thing I tell you, go to everyone. If you go to Purnota page, there is an option called invite. Yes,
I'm just
you understand?
Yeah.
No one needs to go. I'll go right now.
Go and show. Okay, just go and show.
The foundation. I'm admin on this page, so I'm not sure if I will have that option.
No, you'll see. It's there. It's there, Rob. When I can see that. Invite friends to like your page. You see? There. Go down. I saw it. Just scroll down. Scroll down.
More.
No.
Yeah, see. Yeah, here. You see invite
Where?
friends? You see there. Invite friends. Are you blind?
I generally
Rob,
can
go
find
up.
it.
Go up.
All of us saw it, Rob. All of us saw it.
Where is it?
How come you miss it? Rob. Again, scroll up.
Wait,
up.
Rob, at your right,
Scroll
Rob,
up.
at your right.
No.
I found it. Okay. So look, guys, go here, click select all. That's all. Easy, very easy.
Listen.
It's very easy.
That's it.
Hello.
How many you got?
Yes.
And send invite. আমি
Okay,
এখনই
see.
করে দিব এটা দেখবা। Send invite.
Okay,
Everyone,
okay. Let me see the response. All right, I got around 2.5k friends. So let me try sending all.
so everyone do that one as soon as this meeting is over, or if you can do it now, do that.
Okay, now listen. Two things. There is another option. You can say
Look,
also send in
already-
messenger. Rob, do
guys,
that.
Look.
Wait.
Look at, sir, no.
Rob.
I want to prove a point. Look right here. Shanur Rahman accepted your invite request to join Purnota Foundation. Ashley Watson like Purnota Foundation. Abrar Tahmid like your invitation to like Purnota Foundation.
Exactly.
This is how it works. That's how immediate it is.
Exactly. Rob, do one more thing. Go to invite again. Go to the
See,
invite
another
friends.
one. Invite friends.
Go to the invite friends. Yeah. Okay. You see on bottom left, there's an option send in messenger to. Bottom left.
Huh.
So click there.
Huh. Watch, I should have done that, but it's okay.
Okay. Again, for the other people, like do that. Okay. Send in messenger and both. Okay. Let's say what I'm doing now. I selected it.
And also what you can do, everyone has parents. Well, most of us, like I hope most of our parents are here. If they have Facebook, for example, or if you have any brothers who have Facebook, if you're close with them, brother, sister, anything, you ask them, can you please invite people to our page? So all you do is go here, click select all, also send in messenger. That's it. That's all you have to do.
Okay. Alhamdulillah, like I have sent around, I got around 2.5k people. So let's see the response, how many we get. Okay.
Inshallah.
I've sent around 2.5k people are there in that. Whatever, I'm just telling, like, let's say for me 2.5k. What I expect from here, I expect 50. Not much, 50.
Exactly.
Right? Or let's say 25.
Exactly.
1:100, right? Yeah, see, already my
Already I have got
like
like 10, as you can see.
you see, like I sent to 2.5k. So when they check, they will just say it. So what I prefer like out of 2,500, I expect 25 at least. Yeah, it will happen, inshallah. It will be more, but I expect 25. So like this, now at present we have around how many people here? Like the members, like how many members are here in this call? How many are there?
Right now
How
in
many
this call,
participants,
there's
Rob?
14 people. There was 15, but Tasharuf left.
It's okay. Like we update him later on. 15 people. Let's say 15 people on average. We say we have around what? 200 friends?
Yeah, 200.
Yes or no? 200 friends, right? So what do you do? 200 people to sending to like 14, like let's 15 into 200. That's a 3,000 people, right? You understand?
Right.
3,000 people. Then again, we will be including volunteers. Number of volunteers for Purnota Foundation is infinite. Understand this? You understand why? I tell you why.
Yeah.
Let's say how will you do the segmentation? Anyone wants to join in Purnota Foundation as a volunteer, they're welcome. We have no restrictions, nothing. Later on, maybe we'll do the filtration, but who will be joining now, they'll join with utter interest, right? They just want to join here for doing social service or nothing. So we never say no to the volunteers. Anyone can be a volunteer here because the whole humanity is volunteer, whole everyone. Let them be the young star, or let them be any elderly person who wants to work as a volunteer, they'll work as a volunteer over here. We never say no to them. Got it? Never say no to them. Yeah, you're definitely welcome. Encourage them coming in. Yes, even that person is like, you never ever like has any expectation of that person coming. Encourage them coming. Yes, you're a volunteer. You can work
Yes,
as a
many
volunteer.
people you will just meet online and you become friends, or you never even talk to them, but you added them on Facebook for some reason.
Exactly.
Maybe you
Exactly.
came
Now,
across a
who's in media team over here?
I am. My name is
Okay.
Mohammad.
Okay, more. Sorry, I never met you, I guess. Did I?
No, you never.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, it's sad like I didn't meet
Sorry,
you.
bhai,
Hopefully,
can I say something?
yes.
Rob, can you show all the people? Can you just go to my profile for a second?
Okay. More.
Yes, I just posted
Hey,
something and just look at
on a year in
Punjabi. Just look. I just now. Oh my God, why?
Okay. Yes.
Just go down. I just posted and look at the response. Like, this is the, like, I can do something here for the media team. And the thing is, I am scared of one thing. The thing is, how can I say that, Bhaiya? Like, the interaction of the people. I can confirm you the interaction will be there. That's all I am afraid of.
You can't confirm me.
Like,
Like,
I
why
can
are you
confirm that.
worried? Listen, one more.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen,
Yes, ma'am.
you do your best.
Yes.
You understand?
Exactly.
Okay, you don't have to seek out confirmation or something. You don't have any. We do not expect anything from you. You expect from yourself. You do your best for everyone over here. Okay, this is something where we are not getting answer. Like, you don't have to answer us. Only thing what you do your best. You give your best effort. That would do. You cannot give more than your best, right? Can you?
No, sir. Bhaiya.
Yes, like, we want all of you to take the responsibility and do it. I know
Yes.
people over here who just take the responsibility and just do it. They don't even speak, just keep working over it. Right? I know people over here.
Okay.
Yes, which is very, very much responsible. Everyone over here took their own responsibility, right? Nobody has anything to gain here.
No.
Maybe, inshallah, like, who knows, if it continues, we'll open this as the NGO that we'll open. We'll just make this our workplace if everything goes right, inshallah. Like, we have this plan. Like, if we can continue, we'll make this as our workplace near future, if we can just pull it off, right? But initially, what we do, we start. We have to start. We are starting. Yes, in starting, this is how we work. You understand? Clear what you do in the social media thing? Clear.
Yes, ma'am.
How to invite and how to promote, and now next thing what you do, like, about this is, I'll give a mixed thing. See, this is you already got the idea how fund is going to be raised, right? I gave one brief, like making people to like them. Alhamdulillah, people are liking it. Okay, now you see, next thing what you do now, how do you interact with like other friends and family, how to raise funds, right? Now, first thing what you do, you have your friends in there, right, in the Facebook, and some people will buzz you, what's the issue, and what's the, like, love. Okay, now your friends will buzz you, like, what is this issue, explain them. So this is what we are doing. So we started like this. So I would actually appreciate you guys to donate something if possible. Now, all of you, talk to your parents. Like, they have a huge network, right? Everyone, like, your parents have a huge network, which you do not have. Definitely you don't have as big as network as them. Maybe they can hook you up to somebody who's actually a good donator, or not actually who's a donor. Let's say your parent know a person who has a garment, or who can actually afford giving t-shirts, for example, right? What we can do, we can collect t-shirt for Purnota. Then what we can do, we can collect t-shirts for people who are deprived. Let's say garments, they have lots of extra clothes, right, which are waste,
Rejected products.
which are waste, but rejected products, but they actually throw it away. But what we can do, we can
Just
collect those
for
rejected products.
One different, like a lot of people, most of the things that you will see, like people selling in like the vans and everything, like if you go to like even some markets, they have they're literally markets full of rejected products. But if you look at them, at like the common person cannot say that these products have anything wrong with them. Even if their products are wrong by inch, the garments won't take them. So that's why those are the things that we take from them. Continue.
Inshallah, all of you are here right now. I have talked about the agenda, so you'll get a solid agendas of Purnota soon, right? Now, or you'll get a solid agenda. First agenda, few agendas we have selected. 3 confirmed. One, we work with situational, like we supply food. Second, we work with we make people stabilize. And third, we work with orphans, right? We work with many homeless people. We work with homeless people. That's the third agenda. Yes, apparently these three are set. Fourth agenda that will come up, inshallah, bigger and better. We'll try to get the abroad fund too. We'll start getting it, inshallah. We'll work something like that. That will work only with orphans. Yes, that's a huge plan. Inshallah, we'll go later on to it. And
By
about
the way, guys, I just want to highlight again. Ashraf, 1 second. I just want to highlight again. If we just go to notifications right now, look at this. I invited a few minutes ago only, and already there are many people. Look, like there is like almost 10-15 people who have liked just in a matter of few minutes.
Yeah.
Like right before we were
there
at
are few of
175.
my
We were
friends
at
also like that.
175,
Yeah.
Now we're in 200 already. This is how effective it is. So if 10 people do it, the reaction that we're going to get is massive. We can break through 1000 easily. That's my
Okay. I will take some like what can I say? How can I say this?
Mashallah,
Sorry,
200 people likes it. 200 people likes, 200 page likes. Thanks.
exactly.
I'll take some weight on this. Like I can help to reach 1K. I'll do this, inshallah. Don't you worry.
Definitely,
I
inshallah.
got some connection. I got some friends. They can easily help us to boost that also. So I'll do my
And-
best.
Okay, now tell your friends to like this is something you do. All right, tell your friends to work with us too. You
Yes,
understand?
I've already done that, Bhaiya. Don't you worry. I
Okay.
hope
So they work with us, whatever. Now I'll do many things later. We'll start. We started, right? We'll see
Yes,
different things coming. Now we'll not like we need to set some plans because we started. We'll fix many plans. Everything will update over time, right?
Okay.
Zarin, is Zarin here?
Yeah, she's here.
মিউটে ছিল ভাইয়া বলো আসি
হ্যাঁ শোন একটা ইয়ে কর, হ্যাঁ ওই জায়গার মধ্যে দেখ ওই যে আমাদের আওয়ার স্টোরির জায়গাটা খালি দেখতেছিস না পেজে, দেখছিস পূর্ণতার পেজে যা,
হ্যাঁ
পূর্ণতার পেজে যা।
It's not always open though.
না হ্যাঁ ওখানে দেখছস ওই যে পূর্ণতা আওয়ার স্টোরির জায়গাটা খালি আছে, দেখছস টেল পিপল অ্যাবাউট ইওর লাইক দেয়ার ইজ থিং আওয়ার স্টোরি একটা অপশন থাকে, রব তুই দেখ, তুই দেখতে পারবি।
Am I sharing my screen still? Yes, I am.
দাঁড়া আমি
একটু
দেখতেছি
এই যে রব দেখতেছ, ওই যে রব দেখাচ্ছে উপরে যা, এই জায়গাটা খালি। হ্যাঁ, সো উই নিড আ গুড পিকচার হিয়ার, উই নিড টেল অ্যাবাউট ইওর বিজনেস। এটা তো বিজনেস না, মানে আমাদের পেজ। ওকে, আই নিড আ গুড রাইট আপ জারিন।
Do you need media department to come with a picture?
No,
মানে লাইক you understand, just I'll just telling what to do, right? So what you do, you update it. হ্যাঁ, একটা সুন্দর একটা স্টোরি বলো, লাইক
I will do it man.
ঠিক আছে, so it will look nice. See, people would come here, our storyটা কি যে আমরা স্টোরিটা বলতেছি। নেক্সট থিং রব, রিমেম্বার আই শোড ইউ ওই যে পেজে এখানে দেখো, এখানে কিন্তু পেজে একটা ছোট ভিডিও দেওয়া যায়, শর্ট ভিডিওস। রিমেম্বার আই আস্কড ইউ টু ওয়ার্ক অন ইট, যে ছোট্ট একটা ভিডিও ক্লিপের মধ্যে করা, এটা নিয়ে একটু কাজ কর। হ্যাঁ, মেক এ স্লাইড শো অফ ইট, সুন্দর করে একটা ছবি নিয়ে, লাইক এই যে প্রজেক্ট নিয়ে গেল, সাদাকা গেল, রাইট? সো নেক্সট থিং ওয়াজ এই যে এখানে আমার মিডিয়া টিম প্রচুর কাজে আসবে। মিডিয়া টিম কি করবে, যে সুন্দর সুন্দর ছবি দিয়ে তখন এটা আমার ওই যে আমার গ্রাফিক্স টিমকে দেবো, which is handled by Rob, right? My graphics wing and Ricky, you and Shamim is looking after it, right? You're definitely looking after it. Like I'm not thinking of any other alternatives, right? So what you do, just update a ছোট্ট একটা ভিডিও, লাইক ওই যে রোহিবাগ প্রোডাকশন ওদেরটা দেখতে পারো, এসিআই ওদের দেখো পেজগুলো। হ্যাঁ, লাইক আমরা কি করতেছি সবখানে, since I have worked in digital, you have worked and I literally had first-hand experience on working then here, right? So ওই জায়গার মধ্যে এই জিনিসগুলো করো।
And as far as Instagram side goes, Ricky, you're here still, right?
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Hi Ricky, sorry, like I never had a talk with you, like
okay, so
I'm also working.
Ricky, introduce
Hello,
yourself.
Ashraf sir.
Yes.
The
Yes.
authority of Beach for Life and the admin of KPC Brothers are willing to raise a fund, and they're going to start to raise a fund from tomorrow. So if you want, you can do a meeting tonight. Tomorrow evening or এরকম রাতের বেলা মিটিং করে you can talk about what you can do to raise a fund.
Sure. It's fine. Rob, can you just attend the meeting with them?
Can't you join with me? I don't want to go alone.
No, you just come on. You need to take care of stuff. You and Sakin will be doing it, right? You understand?
Okay, देखिए.
Okay, I might have to take a class, so that's what I'm telling. Like I might have to take a online
he's saying
class
at night and
something like
everything.
that. Yeah. Okay, fine. What time? Give me a time.
We'll work out a time, I think, right, Alim? Hello.
Alim, are you there?
হ্যাঁ ভাই।
Now listen, we'll fix it. We'll be there in the meeting, inshallah. So that's since it's talking, we'll just have a talk over there. All right? You have a
Yeah,
report,
sure.
we'll just have a talk. Okay,
জি
so
ভাইয়া।
just set a time.
Now,
Okay,
Ricky,
anyway, like we'll be there. Like Rob, me,
Hey,
Sakin,
wait,
anyone,
wait,
any
wait,
one of us will be there. Don't worry.
Ricky,
Okay,
introduce yourself. Who are you?
হ্যাঁ
Pardon?
Ricky.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
A bit louder. Introduce yourself to everyone here.
Hello, guys. I'm Ricky. I'm from Philippines. I've been working on Influence.com, and we help our clients grow their social media accounts, especially Instagram.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, like
It's where I used to
it's a
work.
nice place you
Thank
work
you.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you, Ricky.
nice to meet you. Okay, Ricky, I'm now listen. I'm Ashraf. I am working in Purnota too. So like this is I never had a talk with you. Probably you're a friend of Rob, right? He has told me a lot about you. So I know you more than you know me. That's for sure. Okay.
Okay.
Now understand what we are doing. You're taking care of the graphics department. So I trust you guys. You have been doing amazing work.
Not only
So I have nothing to
Ricky,
tell about.
Ricky's, the reason I mentioned Ricky right now is because we just talked about Facebook and how we're gonna grow our Facebook. So me and
Yeah.
Ricky, influence what we used to do is we used to grow Instagram pages. If you know me, you probably know that I had some huge Instagram pages, but influence especially, they work with brands and they grow brand pages. So me and Ricky, we're gonna be doing very targeted growth. So for example, people who have, or like people who like foundations, for example, who like Bidyananda Foundation, who like Jago Foundation, we'll be targeting them
I know.
directly.
You can just do the setting, do the target setting, and you set the thing. All right.
No, we're not
You
gonna be
do it.
spending a dime. We're not gonna be spending a dime. We do it very free, right, Ricky?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't
Thank you.
spend a dime on
I really appreciate. Okay. Now let me about fundraising. You got the brief for today. You got it right. How to do it and something like interacting with people and stuff. Now talk to your parents. What I was saying, like let's say somebody has a link with t-shirt thingy. Go talk with your parents about like you can give me a t-shirt or something. Somebody has, let's say, can give bags to us. You understand? Somebody can help us. Meeting another people, or somebody can fix a meeting with, let's say, some person who's willing to donate. You understand? So talk to your parents, talk to your neighborhood friends, not only friends in the school, we have friends in our neighborhood too. Yes or no? All of us.
Yeah.
Yes. Talk to your neighborhood friends, tell them this is something we have been doing. Are you interested? Definitely they will say yes. Even if it's 1 taka, take it from them.
Okay.
Got it? Even if it's 1. Yes. Okay, now this is for us. Now we are working on Purnota Foundation, right? Now this is something we ask people from charity. We need to do some charity too, right? Yes or no? Yes. We all have some, we all get some pocket money, isn't it? Is there someone who doesn't get at all, like zero balance? You can tell me. No. Listen to me. This is there anyone who literally has zero balance here, who gets zero, like throughout the month? Just be honest. It's fine. Nobody will judge you.
Okay, if you don't want to say it now, just inbox me later. It's fine.
It's fine. I'm just telling you what we do as members. Like we have this minimum initiative. Like what we do, we collect 10 taka per week from every member. Everyone donates 10 taka. This is the donation we do for every week, every Friday, like throughout the week, any day. But I chose like every Friday is a very good day to donate. So every Friday we donate 10 taka onto Purnota Foundation. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
can I just like a month শেষে total দিয়ে দিতে পারি? Because
definitely কোনো প্রবলেম নেই। মান্থের শেষে শুরুতে তুমি যদি বলো যে আমি শুরুতেই দিয়ে দিলাম, ফাইন। Just বলে দিও যে this is for the whole month. If something minimum is $10. It above like above, I do not know. It's up to the donor who is willing to give something away. Right? In reference, make sure you write down your name. If you say like for like you give for 40 for the whole month, you say in reference this is for the whole month. Bracket it. Right? Like Zareen, bracket for the whole month. Got it?
Yes.
Yeah, for the reference. Just in reference, you just write that. That's enough. There'll be people to update it. Got it? So this is the initiative that I thought for our members to do it. What do you think? Is there any difference of opinion on it? Do everyone agree to it?
Yeah, I'm totally fine with it.
Okay, everyone. I just need to say. Okay, like I thought of this idea because at there was certain stage maybe Purnota would need some funding too, right? You understand? We also would be needing some funding to, let's say, maybe to like upgrade, or maybe to, let's say, for the website domain thingy, we are stuck, right? We cannot host it. So if we continually do this, the Purnota will have a separate fund for itself. Maybe going to a campaign, we might need some budget, whatever it is. Maybe, but there's a big thing we need to donate. Instead, we collect from people and we donate from our fund to the people too. Got it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So this money will be utilized. So we know, like giving 10 bucks a week, nobody, like this is something everybody would enjoy. Like this is a good practice to donating once a week. Yes. So overall thinking, like I thought this would be a really nice thing. Minimum 10 bucks as like sky's the limit. So this is something I thought of for our members, and the volunteers will be joining. Tell them, explain them too. So media team and the communication team, who are working, like Zareen, Tasharuf.
No, I am in the peer team.
You're in the PR, yeah, PR and media. Like this is combined. This section is combined.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
PR
PR and work.
and who's
Yeah,
the
I
other?
made it very clear.
Pen.
Okay, like whatever, like the people who will be there. I need a communication team. Who's in it? Like, sorry, like PR team is
Everything is said. Don't worry about it. Just tell what they have to
okay.
do.
Now, okay, now communication. What you do, the volunteers will be coming in, right? Lots of volunteers. We volunteer. There are একটা জিনিস বুঝো হ্যাঁ একটা system I'm telling you in Bangla, understand this. There's a system called MLM system. Did you hear of it? MLM. You guys too young. You guys are, yeah, like I'm telling you that in Bangladesh this was very famous. What they used to do, like they say, like from one person, it like there will be two persons. You understand? It was like a tree. You understand? So let's say if I had, okay, let me explain. Let's say I'm bujay like Zareen, understand? Let's say let everyone listen. Let's say Rob brought Sakin and me for this group. Understand? 2 person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just two. What I did, I brought 5 people in. Got it? I brought 5 people. From the other 5 people, there again, each of them brought 5 more people. You understand that how the tree is expanding?
Just to
It is multiplying, right?
We got 15 more followers in like 10 minutes or whatever it's been.
Just wait for it. It will take some time. See, like this is what we do. The volunteers will have again friends who would actually, you know, do stuff like this. Got it?
Exactly.
So what we do, we call everyone in, we start as working, then we'll do segmentations, everything. This I'll just cut the meeting short today. Okay, now you know what to do, right? Start working. Okay, let's say how many days do you need to get in full function? Tell me, give a number and number of days. Let's say 3 days,
We're
5 days,
technically already in full function. What are we waiting on?
No. Like everything, like we need to have a we need to have small meetings. Let's say alternatively 3 days, 5 days, 7 days. Like we talk, we discuss, like what is the update. We take the updates, right?
I already announced that we will likely having a meeting every week or every other week.
Okay, every week. So you give 7 days. So since we have a like direct event going on, we take the update in 3 days. Got it? In every 3 days, we take an update. Since every time we start with a campaign, with the meeting time will be like maybe we do two meetings a week. Maybe if needed, maybe there's multiple events going on, we have to do a meeting every day for different events. Got it? So this is how we'll be working. But for this, let's say we had this meeting today. Next meeting, Rob, when? Tuesday?
Let's see. We have to decide on it because everyone has to be
You
available.
just figure it out. It's Tuesday or next week, doesn't matter. Anytime everyone is comfortable with. Okay, no, nothing. Do not force anyone. Just say when everyone is comfortable. Just make a poll and tell people to fix it. Right?
Yeah.
So let them call the majority. Like they do the thing. Okay.
Keep on
So now you know. Now you know how to like next thing about manual functioning. How do you collect things manually? What we can do, we won't be able to, since this is like the situation we cannot get out. Manual thingy, I'll just set some ideas. I'll give you some ideas in the next week, right? Let me think of some ways that we can actually do it during the corona thingy, right? Rob, me, you and Sakin need to sit sometime again. Okay.
No problem.
Now we'll give some other ideas too. Inshallah, nice to meet you all. So I hope inshallah, like if everything goes right, we'll get bigger and better. We'll become the best inshallah, like if everything goes right. Yes, so we'll try our best. Now first thing, everybody update your profile, invite your friends.
Done
right?
already,
Yes. And any question you need to ask, Rob is there, I'm here, Sakin is here, like Zaki is here, anyone you want to ask, yes, just buzz. I'm always available on my Facebook. Those who do not add me on Facebook can add me.
Yeah, can I know your ID? I will add you.
Okay, Rob, just
he's in the group. He's in the main group. Just find his ID and
I'm in the main group. Okay, just add me up. All right.
Rob,
So anything you want to know? Alim,
go on. রব ভাই বলে চুপ হয়ে গেল। Alim, we can't hear you. Hello.
I got
He's
you.
reconnecting his audio. 1 second.
Robba,
Okay.
Yeah, go on. English, please, because Ricky is here. We don't want him to feel left out.
yeah, so should I set up a meeting at 10:30?
Tonight,
Huh?
Ashraf, are you available at 10:30?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll be there. Inshallah.
Okay. Then set it up. Yeah, inshallah.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? Any
Sure.
questions? Anything anyone wants to say? Like meeting everyone, say hi, bye, anything? No one?
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
I mean, why?
I want to say hi bye.
Okay, you can.
fine. This is nice. Rob, carry on. I gotta go for my prayer. It's almost
Achha,
time.
we will end the meeting here, guys. If as no one has anything to say, reminder to everyone, invite all your friends to like the page. Start fundraising. Our first priority is fundraising right now. So raise some money, and that's basically it. And
Rob, can
we
you
will-
come to Rob? Can you come to inbox first?
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Take care, everyone, and that's it. Have a great day, guys.
Nice talking to you, everyone.
All right, take
Bye.
care.
Allah
Guys.
Hafiz.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Allah Hafiz, guys. Bye.
Allah Hafiz.
Rob, you are still here? Rob?
Yeah, I'll stay. You stay here.
Bye,
Mama, you stay here.
everyone.
Yeah, we need to talk. Okay.
Sakin থেকে আল্লাহর কথা কস।
Sakin, get out.
Sakin,
সারাদিন একটা কথা কস নাই তুই।
ভাই আমার ইংলিশের কি হইছে আল্লাহ রব
আমি এখন যাই, আমি বাই